Hey, I wanted to give you a quick guide for how to use the photo mode in Spider-Man 2. It's actually really fun. It's incredible. There's so many features that I didn't even think that they would add or could add. It's so much fun, as you can see here. There's just so many things that you can do, different poses you can do, different frames. You can have different facial expressions for your character. Like, I mean, the amount of stuff you can use with this is incredible. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. So we're going to do a quick overview, quick guide for how to use it. So if we pull up your settings, you can go down here to photo mode, which is kind of cool. But there's also an even better way to do this, to be honest with you. So if you go down here, open up your settings. Down here, you can actually keybind it, sort of shortcut to do the left on the D-pad or right on the D-pad. I just set it to the left on the D-pad, so it's much easier to access if I want to do that like mid-fight or a certain scene or whatever it's for. So we're going to open that up here. So you're going to open up this first menu here. It's going to be camera. There's camera type. It's free or orbit. Orbit is more focused on this as like a central point for the character. Free is let you kind of move around wherever you want, which is super freaking nice. Once you unlock suits, you can change suits, suit styles, do a bunch there, which is really fun. Precision, this will be more deliberate with how you move your camera versus not. Like you can kind of move around a lot more. You have a little more freedom, or it's like more precise, which is really cool. You can tilt the camera if you want to. You can do something upside down, perhaps. I'm sure a lot of people will be doing that. Hero visibility, you can just remove it if you want to take a picture of like the background. Let's take precision off, right? I could just take a picture of this background. Really cool. I can hide the UI, which is absolutely insane. Enemy visibility, if you're in like a mid-fight, you could turn that off. Maybe just showcase an ability or something like that, where you could show you punching someone. I'm going to try to get some cool clips like that. There's visual effects too, if there's any visual effects on screen. Down here on the bottom of the screen, you can see reset. That'll reset everything if you use a touchpad. You can move the camera, rotate with the right stick, move camera with the left, up and down with both the L2, R2, character mode. I'll let you switch modes, which we'll get to here in just a sec. You can hide the UI by pressing triangle or just press circle to back out. So yeah, let's go back to camera mode. So here we can see all of this. Let's turn on hero visibility just so you kind of have a reference here to go to. So we'll go over to lens. This is where you can change a lot of things. You can change the FOV for this, which is really cool slider. We can change the exposure here if we want it to be, brighter, darker, anything like that, which is really fun. Focus distance too, like how far it'll focus in the background. Our aperture, I actually don't know what this does, so feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Absolutely have no clue what that does, or any of these. So let me know down in the comments below. Because I was messing with it and I still don't know. Filters and frames, filter types. So this is actually really cool. There's some different like kind of filters you can just put on here. Like, oh man, I actually really like this one. It's really bright and vibrant. Might use that for something like that. But there's just so many different colors you can use for this. High action, French film, filmic color. Which is so cool. You can even turn down the blend, so how much it blends with the current one. So right there, we could change it into that. Looks really good. There's also frames, which you guys saw in the beginning here. So frames 1, 2, so we can hide the UI kind of. You could like that. Greetings from New York City. It looks incredible. There's so many different ones, guys. It's insane how much thought they put into this, how much effort. Because it looks really good. Like I can even move and I can hide my UI. Boom. This is so insanely good. So that's really cool. There's a bunch of different frames. You can mess around with that. We'll just keep it on this one, for instance. Backgrounds. You can even change the background for this, which is really cool. We'll press R1. We'll go over to overlays. You can kind of change this if you want to focus in on the image itself. You can move them around still with your left stick. Size, film grain, you can turn this off or on. I don't usually like film grain, so I'll probably lower this all the way if I was making an image. You could sharpen the image even more. This is just, it's absolutely insane. Here, let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's get one that shows a little bit more of the city, and let's remove the background. See, look, I mean, that's so easy to do. Like right here, okay. So we can change it. We can sharpen the image if we want. You can see here the detail is it's really sharpening that. You can go all the way up to 100, which is pretty incredible. Obviously, I think it looks good around 10 to 20 probably, but it's up to you, preference and all that. So if you press square here, you can go to different modes. So you can see here we've got 4 different modes. So it's camera mode, character mode, lighting mode, and then sticker mode. So we were in camera mode before. Let's go to character mode. This is enable posing. So you could pose for different things. We could enable posing. There's a bunch of different poses here. You can see. Here, let's get a better angle. So there's so, like, guys, this is so incredible that you can do all this stuff. There's some pretty funny ones. So there's a bunch of different poses. You can do different facial expressions. So if we do this here, you can see his eyes kind of widen. He can wink or kind of like He's doing the rock thing for sure right there. That facial expression, without a doubt. There's a bunch of different ones. You can rotate the character even if you want to position them differently on like a building or anything like that. That's kind of it for character mode. Lighting mode. A bunch of different lights. You can actually add a light to a specific location that would bring light or focus from something. So once you click on that, you can kind of move it with your left stick. And you can kind of adjust it however you want. You can do a spotlight even. And this is let you kind of like, you can move it around still, the bottom light with your left stick, and then right, you can kind of aim it towards a specific area of it. And then you can still hide UI. And right now, I have more light exposure on that side of him. So it's pretty cool. You can change the color intensity, spread, softness, distance, which is really fun. So there's a lot of different things you can do there. A lot of options, which I really like. This is so freaking cool. So I like that. And then over here, we can do sticker mode. We can actually add in stickers to the images as well. There's Chibis, there's Marvel images, which is so cool. We can, if you click onto pressing X, you can move it around however you want. We can add more than one sticker if we wanted to. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. That's great. And then we can scale it with L2 or R2. You can kind of move it however you want. We could add in a bunch of stickers here if you wanted to. And then we're back to camera mode. So guys, there's really so much stuff you can do, as you can see. I hope you guys have a ton of fun with it. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, and if you're going to be making a ton of clips, images, stuff like that for this game. I know I'm going to be making some really funny ones, see if I can get some during combat and then share with my buddies. But this game's an absolute blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.